What up, everybody? It's Dr. Jackal666 here once again. I'm going to show you off one of my favorite RPG series and also my latest game. Now, everybody loves their Final Fantasy, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and many other RPG series. Don't get me wrong, I love them too, but my favorite has to be the Tales of. Why? Because I'm an anime fan, and Tales of reminds me of an anime-based storyline. Now, the first Tales of game I got was Tales of Destiny 1 and 2 pack on the PlayStation 1. I can't find my PlayStation 1 games. They're still in boxes somewhere, as I'm still unpacking. So, when I find them, I'll show you them then. But the first one I got that I actually have here was on GameCube, which is Tales of Symphonia. Now, you follow the story of a young fighter named Lloyd, and he's trying to protect Colette. You have Zelos and Sheen are in there, but I won't ruin it on them. You can find out who they are later on. But as Lloyd and Colette are getting in trouble, this man here, Kratos, shows up and helps them. Now, these Tales of games, they have excellent side quests, a great story that is basically anime-based, a lot of mini-games, and they're just a lot of fun to do. And this one here actually has multiple endings, so you can replayability on this is a lot of fun. You can also fight some of the harshest monsters. I fought everything in this. I even beat Nibelheim. Probably the weakest Nibelheim I've ever faced, actually. But this game is a lot of fun, and if you've still got a GameCube, I recommend you go get it, because this game will just keep you busy for ages. Now, the next one I got was Tales of Legendia. Now, this game went for a different approach, and you actually follow a barehanded fighter. And a lot of people didn't like that, but I actually finished the game staying as him, and it was a lot of fun. You had your sword fighter up the back there, Chloe. Some people usually switch to her. Now, this game actually had two parts to it. The first part had the audio and English dub and all that stuff, and got you intrigued. Now, everybody stopped at the second part sometimes, which is your basically old RPG before we got voice actors, where you had to read everything. Now, the problem is, the second story is better than the first one, so I was quite annoyed they didn't dub that one, but I still enjoyed it enough to finish the game completely, and like Tales of Symphonia, it has a lot of mini-games, side quests, weapons to unlock, and a lot of fun. The next one on PS2 was Tales of Abyss. Now, this game is probably my favorite at the moment. It's you follow Luke and his group, and basically one day him and his master Van are practicing sword fighting, and Tia here shows up and attacks Van, and basically that's where all hell breaks loose. There's also another guy who goes around by the name of Ash. I don't know if there's a picture of him in here somewhere. No, there's not. A guy goes around by the name of Ash, and he actually looks just like Luke. So, coincidence? Maybe. You can find out by playing the game yourself. If you still own a PS2, or if you own a 3DS nowadays, go get it, because this is a fun game. The next one is Tales of Vesperia on Xbox 360. Now, the animation changed on this, and it was actually created by the designers of Oh My Goddess and You're Under Arrest. And this game was a lot of fun. It had a lot of cool characters to play as. You had a lot of weapons to unlock again. You had a friend versus friends type storyline with Yuri and Flynn. And basically, again, you're trying to protect the princess here, Estelle, as she does her usual side quest type thing. And excuse me. It was a fun game, but I was quite annoyed because Japan later on got a re-release of this with 18 extra hours, 2 extra characters, with one being Flynn being playable, and a sort of lolly female pirate character. But there's a petition going around getting us English people to actually sign it and try and get Namco to get through their thick head that we actually want the copy the Japanese got over here. But I doubt we'll get it, because hell, we never got final mix of the Kingdom Hearts now, did we? Maybe we will in the high definition collection. Let's cross our fingers on that. Now, the latest game I got is Tales of Grace's F. Now, this one is another story of the bonds of friendship are eternal. You follow the story of Asbel, which is that guy there, and basically you're trying to find out why the mystery behind the battle of the mystery of the battle behind the War of the Kingdoms. Now, I don't know much about this because I only just got this, but when I start playing it after I finish Final Fantasy 13, I'll let you know more. But it's got very updated graphics and pretty good animation again. I've already opened it once. As you can see, it's got a very nice booklet, which is actually color, as you can see. And then on the back, it advertises Soul Calibur 5, which is another great Namco game. But yeah, I've heard a lot from friends that this is a great game and does the Tales of games a lot of faith. So go out and buy this so we can get Tales of Xillia here too. The more we buy these games, the more they'll realize we want these games. Not just our Street Fighters, not just our Modern Warfares, not just our Killzones. I got nothing wrong with those games. I love those games myself. But we also want these games because we all have our own opinion of what we like the most. This is Dr. Jackal 666 signing out. Subscribe, comment. See you soon.